Okay, I don't know how instant this is, but I'm pretty sure that I'm live on Facebook right now. Yeah, sweet. All right, cool. Like 10 seconds. All right, awesome. So I'm going to leave the little comments up, see what happens. Um, I keep that muted. There we go. That way I can just like StreamYard will probably give me some comments here. But anywho, what's up, you guys? Hope everyone's having an amazing day. I wanted to take the time today to, I'm setting up calendar appointments on my own personal workspace. Just trying to see like what the new feature looks like for, let's call it end-to-end testing and like end-to-end setup. Like I'm just a normal ClickFunnels user and I log in and I'm like, oh, that's cool. I don't have to use Calendly anymore. Well, what do I need to do in order to set this up on ClickFunnels so that I can actually start taking appointments? And then what does it also mean for, let's say, like if I'm selling a product, if I'm selling booked appointments or something like that, like what do I need to do to set all that up? So I believe that we start off in calendar connections. We want to do that first. So I'm going to try using my personal calendar through Google. Agree. Let's link a Google account. And yeah, let's run my personal. Hopefully there's nothing too crazy on here. By the way, things might get weird, things might get slow as I'm going through it. This is literally just look at it cold and let's just see end to end what this all really looks like. Speaking of cold, my coffee's cold. That's one of the worst things when your coffee goes cold. Okay. So after connecting a calendar here on calendar connections, it immediately brings me into my appointments overview, which I think is nice that it's kind of taking me through to the next step, which is awesome. So I guess I want to create an event type, right? So I don't want to schedule an event. I'd rather create an event type. So let's say that like I'm an agency and I want to be able to book discovery calls or maybe even paid audits, right? So I think that that's something that is super valuable these days. So we'll go to event type, multiple host, one invitee. Yeah, we definitely wanted to do something like a one-on-one, right? So this event name, let's just call it simply discovery call. This one can be free. Okay, and then I want to use just run it on dev mode over right now. um, Actually, I can't remember if I set up dev mode correctly. I know that funnel performance works correctly. So discovery call free. And I think that we'll go with blue. And we'll just call it a quick 15-minute discovery call. Okay. And then a logo, man, do I even have a logo on this account? I think if I go back like all the way to the beginning, maybe page 4, definitely not Payments AI logo. There. I'm just going to use this one temporarily. I'm pretty sure that might show up on the page funny, but should work. All right. So date ranges. So specific date range, no date range, days of the future. So I definitely don't want people booking out like 14 days in advance. So 14 days or less. This duration is actually 15 minutes because this is the free one. So this is just kind of like a touch base, quick conversation, free 15 minutes. Okay, we've got schedule. So the host is Jimmy. That's correct. On my default schedule, it would be a video conference and then conferencing type. I'm not sure what conferencing type means. Maybe if I get like a Zoom integration in on the account that I can come in and say like it's video conference and type Zoom. That's what I would assume right here, but I don't have anything on the account quite yet. So maybe a little more like context about what this is or what I can do to add different types would be super useful. Okay. Available for booking on main scheduling page. I would say, yeah. I mean, if it's free, there's no reason that should kind of restrain that. So this is huge. I remember when Calendly like came out with this years and years and years ago, but the buffer before and buffer after, like I don't think that anyone should be booking a meeting um like 4 hours before or after. But this could be the wrong thing that I'm thinking of here actually. Um oh, buffer before meetings. So like if someone's booked at 12:30, they shouldn't be able to book another one like at 1. Let's go for 30 minutes. I think 30 minutes is a good one. So 30 minutes before, 30 minutes after. Start times in increments of 15 minutes because we're on a 15-minute calendar or 15-minute appointment time. Minimum notice interval count. That what in the world? Minimum notice interval count. That needs a new phrasing. I don't know what that is. I'm actually just gonna take a screenshot of that. Let the team know kind of that's weird. I don't even know what that means technically, but if I had to assume that it's set in hours, that um maybe this is what I was trying to refer to before. It's like uh minimum notice interval count. I think in Calendly this is like people can't book like within 4 hours. So if it's 11 a.m. for me right now, someone can't book at noon for me. They have to book at like 3 o'clock or later. And I like the 4 hour notice. Definitely gives you time to like check email. Did a notification come through? Someone did book an appointment, like get those alerts, get prepared, get ready, and things like that. So, and then I never want to do more than 3 of these per day. So if they all get booked up, then they all get booked up. Eastern time's correct. That's my workspace time zone. And then, so this one's free, so I'm not going to require payment. But on the next one that we set up, it won't be free. We are going to require payment. Okay. So I've got an event type in this link here. So let's go check it out. Okay. Immediately noticing that there are constraints on my logo right here. So maybe on the logo upload, I mean, they may have even mentioned it and I just didn't even see it on the setup, but let me remove this. Yeah. So there's no like dimensions recommendations here. So that could be super useful right here where like my logo is definitely cut off. So I probably just need something different right here or to scale it down. So that could be super useful. Otherwise, discovery call, 15 minutes on Google Meet. See, this is where I'm kind of confused here. Like, yeah, I guess my calendar that I plugged in is a Google calendar, but my meeting type, like, I guess it's conference and then the conferencing type. I would want to know where I can set, like, whether I want Google Meet or Zoom or I don't even know what other meeting platforms are out there, but that would be super useful. I don't know how it decided Google Meet for me. Wow. Personally, I am wide open and available, but do not check my work calendar. Okay, cool. So yeah, otherwise, like this is all very like Calendly, right? So confirm this appointment and then plug in all the details, schedule the event. Um, I would probably like as the user of this tool, like the customer of one of our ClickFunnels users, I don't think of this as like scheduling an event. I would probably change up the call to action here to be something like book appointment or confirm appointment, something like that. So, because I'm in my head, I'm like, I'm making an appointment right now, um, not scheduling an event. Like on the software side, on the back end, we call these events, right? But um, yeah, otherwise, I just plug in all my details right here. And then for the free call, I am done and done, which is awesome. Okay, so let's go make a paid one. We're going to create a new event type, one-on-one. This is discovery call paid. Okay, and this one is going to be 1 hour, so it's not quick. Full length. Ooh, man. 60-minute discovery call. This one is green because green means go. Performance.com. I'll throw that logo back in again, but I don't know. Maybe there's something better in here. I could use logo Ipsum. Ooh. Let's use this. I bet this shows up good. Just my little like yellow funnel. All right. So I'm gonna run this 14 days in the future. The duration is 1 hour. Conversing. I didn't touch any of these host stuff. Available for booking on main scheduling pages. Yeah, yeah. I want this publicly accessible. And then so we're gonna go for the these are hard coded to minutes. So I guess I book 60 minutes before or after. Available times in increments of 30 minutes is good because like if someone wraps up, yeah, they should, yeah, 30 minutes I think is good here. And then we'll keep the minimum notice interval count, that weird phrasing. We'll keep that at 4 hours. And then I think it should only do like 2 of these a day, just based on like the timing of everything. Like someone books at like 10 o'clock and that's an hour, and then it's another hour after that. Maybe you could get away with 3 in a day, but that would also depend on your schedule, right? So the schedule that you set as a host, or like I think it's, yeah, my availability right here. Like if you have working hours of 9 to 5, I think you can technically get 3 of these meetings in a day. But the fourth one would definitely be like a stretch outside of your working hours. Okay. So time zone is correct. And then this one is paid. And I've got to I've got to choose a product. All right. So this is a great time where it's like, okay, so I don't have my meeting product on here, but I do know, like, for example, I would want to charge a couple $100 for this full length paid meeting. It would be really great to create a product from right here. Um, Maybe just something on the fly, like, because on the um, view page, like you don't actually see product details, like maybe just like a product title, but like I don't need like images of the meeting or anything like that. So literally, if I could create a name and a price that right here and create the product, that would be huge. So I guess I need to actually go create the product. Let's create a product. Um, Digital product, and so this is going to be funnel performance, 60-minute discovery. I think the description is pretty self-explanatory. So this is a one-time payment. Let's just throw like bucks on. Okay. So this image, I want to go back and make it like this. Let's use my cool face. This little like graphic I have. I like that. Okay. And then I don't know if like visibility comes into play here. Like if I don't want a discovery call visible in my online store, maybe in the customer center it could be cool. But like if I don't have any visibility toggled on this product, is it still going to show up on my calendar appointments? I'm not sure. I don't know. But this is cool. So maybe, so just thinking through like bonuses for somebody booking a paid call with you. It's like, hey, take my paid call, and when you book, I'm also going to give you. Sorry, one second. Update the product. When you take my paid call, I'm also going to grant you course access. Like I'll give you my courses for free when you do a paid call with me. Like that could be really cool. Any kind of bonuses you could throw on top of people booking these paid conversations. Okay, so I think that this product's in a good spot for now. The calendar thing will tell. So I'm also going to check because I don't, without a refresh, like that product's not going to show up right here. So I'm going to untoggle this, create the event type, and then go back and change it. So this one is discovery paid, and then we need to edit. And now when I toggle this to a paid, should have their 60-minute discovery call, update event type. Cool. All right. So copy that link. Let's check that out. Yeah, everything's green. Sweet. Green is paid. Green is money. So we're in the right time zone. I'm just going to book at 11 a.m. for tomorrow. We'll confirm. I'm actually going to go through on this step here because I think I want to see the paywall on the next page and see kind of what that looks like as well. Oh no, the dreaded 500 error. All right, let's go back. I'm wondering if this has to do with like visibility of the product or anything like that. I'm gonna confirm, hit all this, I guess. Man, that's no good. What was that? Sales appointments. Okay. Well, does the free one work? Let's check that out. Let's see if I can book a conversation with myself. Okay. Confirmed, calendar invite sent. I mean that on here. So there should be something tomorrow. Oh, now that's interesting. It looks like it went through, and I have I have 2 appointments. So this is discovery call. So this one was for October 4th at 3:30. Today's the 4th. Yep, and there's my discovery call free. So these appointments are going through to the calendar, but I'm not seeing the like the paywall for me to actually like pay money to be on this appointment here. Um, maybe I don't know. Is there any comments on here? Like the max per day parameter. Oh, hey, was oh my gosh, so there's people on here. I completely forgot to check and see if there's comments. What's up, you guys? Um, yeah, bonus. I like the idea of bonuses and max per day parameters. Yeah, James, there's got to be a different way to like describe whatever the like word salad was on that one. Maybe just like look at Calendly and see what Calendly says. But yeah, anywho. Um, and Reedy, yeah. I mean, I've been on the back end, like I guess like working with like ClickFunnels engineers in order to make this product like kind of come to life, like help with the user experience and everything. But like right now, I'm just trying to play stupid. And what do I run into when I actually like as play the role of a user and like what uh pitfalls do I run into? Like if I make a paid call and I go and book on it, like what happens at each of these steps along the way, you know? Let's book with the ClickFunnels email. Okay. Hey, that worked. That's strange. I'm gonna have to work with the team and see what came up on the previous attempts, but awesome. Okay, so this makes sense. I mean, payment pending. We're holding your reservation for 10 minutes. So basically, they have 10 minutes to pay the invoice. Gosh, this feels like, God, that's really weird. It kind of feels like extortion. I know it's not. It's not extortion, but it's like pay your invoice. We're gonna cancel now, kind of thing. Um, yeah, the pressure's on. 9 minutes, 15 seconds. Gotta pay it. All right, so we're gonna go. We got an invoice, $200. So I can hit. So it's detecting Google Pay. If I was on app or if I was in Safari, it'd be prompting Apple Pay. I can plug in payment card, Ideal Pay, bank account. So yeah, shoot, I could like wire money straight out of the bank account. I like this. This is very simple, but there's so many tools that are like, I mean, pay funnels, like there's so many tools that are just exactly like this. But I like it because I don't need to be sold anything right now. Like I've already been sold. Like this is I know that I want the appointment. I booked the appointment. Now it's just time to fork over the credit card and pay it that way. So yeah, last thing to do is actually pay the money. I'm actually going to I think that this is in a good spot for what I wanted to kind of like work through and discover today. I was able to make a free appointment, make a paid appointment. I would say that the last thing that I didn't really do is work with my availability. So this is my availability schedule, and I think the default is like 9 to 5. So like technically, that's good. But if I wanted to not take any appointments at the start of my day and not take any appointments at the end of my day, that's going to put some tighter constraints on the number of appointments that I can take in these, 6 hours instead of 8 hours, right? So I'll just say those new rules. That's my default schedule. Can I rename this? Jimmy. Yeah. Okay. Wow. I honestly, except for that 500 error that I ran into with the paid call, it's unpaid red. That's so funny. Um, yeah, except for that unpaid, sorry, the 500 error I ran into on the paid one, which like the ClickFunnels team will probably jump on and like figure out exactly what happened there. Like that was the only hitch. This stuff just works kind of out of the box, which I think is amazing. Um, the next thing that I would want to see probably is like if I have opportunities in here. Yeah, can I guess do these two talk to each other is really what I want to know. Maybe that's like the next step of where ClickFunnels can go with this, that like people schedule events, or that there exists a um appointment scheduled, and then like when people book the event, like whatever email that they popped in with, like I've used a couple different emails on these upcoming events right here, that they should like automatically land in like you've got an appointment scheduled right here, right? And then it's like move into discovery call conducted or something. I don't know, whatever, like the um whatever the uh pipeline process is that you want to do for your actual sales. But yeah, I think that like there needs to be something that automatically populates um, these appointments in as opportunities. Because like a free appointment is an opportunity, paid appointment is also an opportunity because they already want to give you money. There's probably something else that you could sell them, right? So um, arguably a higher value contact if they've already given you money. It's like, yeah, anywho, beating the drum. Well, cool guys. This is all I wanted to do today. So if you tuned in, thanks so much for checking out the ClickFunnels 2.0 appointment setting. That is, in my opinion, that's the feature end to end, and it wasn't hard to set up. It was actually pretty intuitive. There's a couple of little things like just like scratch the edges off of the corners and make it all smooth and sand up and polish this stuff up. Wording 500s, but it's software, newly released software, and so I believe that that's like bound to happen. Um, but otherwise, I had a good time doing this. So thank you guys so much. Be doing more feature reviews like this for ClickFunnels 2.0 in the phase 2 release of ClickFunnels 2.0 and all the new stuff that has come down the pipeline. I think up next, I'm going to be looking at Message Hub and seeing what we can do with Message Hub. It's going to be awesome. All right. Thanks, everyone. Appreciate it. Have a good day.